Hi guys, Miss Acton here, and we're going to be doing some math again today. And this is the wrong slide. This is the one I want. Hello. So let's do some math today. So we're going to be building on what we worked on yesterday. Miss Acton went through Miss Just, Miss Ramos, and my class's work yesterday, and you guys did awesome on it. So that told me they're ready to move on to something even trickier today. So I'm going to show you what we worked on yesterday and how we're going to make it a little bit trickier today. So you're going to challenge yourself, be able to push yourself because that's what good learners do. So first thing we're going to do is go to a Jamboard. And on this Jamboard, I have a few examples of some equations. I'm going to model for you how to do them, and then you should be able to go do your classwork in your form and be able to do it on your own. So this is what we were seeing yesterday. So Miss Acton was showing you guys equations like this, where you'd have to add this entire number together. And some of you guys were able to show that this number is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So the equation would be 54 plus 1, 2, 2 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 ones. So this equation would be 54 plus 25. Then you knew you counted all of the tens and all of the ones, and that would give you your answer. And I showed you two different ways yesterday how you could find your answer. So the first way is you could count the ones and write the number down, and then count the twos and write the number down, or you could just count them all together. Either way does not matter. You're supposed to get the same answer. So you should always get the same answer no matter what strategy. So let's count our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is in my ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My answer is 79. Then if I count it, just where I count them, I would count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Either way, I would get the answer 79. So that's what we did yesterday, and you guys did great. I think I only had 2 of my friends in my classroom miss 1 out of the 4 questions. That's awesome. Miss Just class did amazing. I remember I texted her and was like, Miss Just, if you seen what your kids did in math today, they were incredible. And then Miss Ramos's class did really, really good too. There was just a few people that had a little bit of trouble. So hopefully that they pick it up a little bit again today, okay? All right, so am I bleeding? Is that blood? Ketchup? What was that? Sorry guys, there was like something red on my lip. Didn't taste like ketchup. I hope I'm not bleeding. Okay, focus, Miss Acton. So today, you're not having any blocks to add together. You're having an equation that you need to add together. But you are going to create the blocks. So I'm going to show you how. So here is our equation, 31 plus 27. Now, you could do this. You could go to Google image search, and you could type in base 10 stick. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. So look, there's one right there. I think those are the ones that Miss Just used last week. So you could do this, and then you could duplicate it because you need 3 of them to make the number 31. So there I've got the number 30. And then I could go to Google image search, base 10 cube. Oh, that's the big cube. I think it's called a unit, I think is what it's called. But that's not as fun as just saying a ones cube. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. So yeah, so I could do that if I wanted to, but I want you to think like you're going a step closer to being able to do this on your own, to where you don't need these blocks, to where all you need is a piece of paper and a pencil to be able to solve this. So this is fantastic that you have these 10 sticks and that you can find a ones cube to create 31 and 27, but I want you to use a different way. So I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to show you how you can use sticks and dots to create your numbers. So number 31, if I draw 3 lines, those are 3 10 sticks. So they mean the same thing as this guy right here. So this and this are the same thing. This and this are the same thing. So 30 and then 1, I would just make a dot. So there's my number 31. Then I have my number 27, 2 10 sticks. and 7 ones. The ones are a little bit harder on Jamboard. That's okay. And then I do what I did yesterday. I add them all up. So then you can do your decision if you're going to just count the ones and write the number, and count the tens and write the number, or if you're going to count the number all together. Either way, both of them should get the same answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in my ones column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My answer should be 58. Let's count it all together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. So my answer is 58. So the problem with what we're doing today is that you guys don't really have, some of you guys don't really have paper at home. And there's no way on our Google Classroom in a form that we can do this writing stuff. So Miss Acton's going to have I'm going to show you how you're going to be doing your work today if you're one of my friends that does not have any paper or pencil at home. So let's try another one. So I've got to the number 17. So 17 has 1 10 stick and 7 ones. That's what I'm going to write. Then my next number is 62, which has 6 tens and 2 ones. Now, I put these two side by side. I'm going to show you why that is what you do not want to do, okay? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. So my answer should be 79. I'm going to check it the other way, though. I'm going to make my crosses go the opposite way. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Either way I count them, my answer is 79. Now, I'm going to show you how it just makes it so much easier to count what you've got going on if you stack your two numbers on top of each other. So I'm going to write these equations, but I'm going to stack the numbers on top of each other like this. One on here, one down here, one right here, instead of side by each other. I'm going to show you real quick. So I've got my number 17, then I got my number 62. This makes it easier because all of your tens are right there with each other. They're not side by side separated by ones cubes. They're right there next to each other. Just makes it go by faster. The faster you can do this, the quicker you can get your classwork done, and the quicker you can chill today. So just think about that when you're doing your work today, to try to stack the two numbers on top of each other so those 10 sticks are right there with each other, the ones cubes are right there with each other, and it's easier to count. One more, and then I'm going to show you how you have a Jamboard to help you today do your classwork in case you're one of my friends that doesn't have a pencil or paper at home. So my number is 32. So I'm going to make 3 tens and 2 ones. Then I'm going to make my number below it. We're going to stack them. Number 54, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So my two options are I can either count how many ones, write the number down, count how many twos or tens and write the number down. Let's do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 86. Now let's just count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Either way, I get the number 86. That is my answer. That's how you're going to do your work today. So I'm going to show you what your classwork looks like today. So this is Miss Acton's classroom. Yours looks a little different, I know, but you're still going to go to whatever your work is for today and click on your math. You're going to see that there are two different things for you to click on. The first one is your form. So go ahead and open that up. And it's what your classwork looks like every single day. So there's going to be a video right here. You're watching it. Then it's going to have your equations to solve. But the bad thing about a form is you can't write on a form. So you have to sit there and be like, okay, that one has 4 10 sticks. That one has 2, 1, 2. How many 10 sticks did the first one have? It's just confusing. And I know some of you guys do have pencils and paper at home, so you're able to do this. But I know there's a lot of you guys at home that don't have that stuff. So we have to make sure that this is accessible for you guys. We have to make sure you can do it. So not only do you have 4 equations to solve where you're drawing the models to help you find the answer, but in your classwork, if you click on the second option, it's going to open up a Jamboard, and it's your very own Jamboard. Every time that you click that, it makes a copy for you. It's only yours. There's going to be, I think there's only supposed to be 4 slides on here. This one says there's 5. I have to change that. But this equation, 47 plus 22, just magically is number 1 on your classwork today. Number 2 is yellow with 52 plus 27. What do you think the second slide is on this Jamboard is going to be? 52 plus 27. The next one is 71 plus 18. What do you think the next equation is going to be on your classwork? So what I would do is I would keep both tabs open and I would just switch back and forth. So for example, if I have my first equation is 47 plus 22, and I did not mean to open that up in a new tab. So let's say my first equation is the 47 plus 22, and it's the green one. I'm going to go to the Jamboard. I'm going to find my 47 plus 22 one, and then I'm going to solve it right here. So I click find my pen tool. I want to use the highlighter just because I like it. I would make the number 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make the number 22. Count them all up. Find out what my answer is. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but once I find out what my answer is, I go back to the tab. Like, oh, this is my answer. Click whatever I think my answer is, and then move to the next one. 52 plus 27. Go back to the Jamboard. Go to the next page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 52, 27. Do my work on that Jamboard. Find my answer. Go back to my classwork. Click my right answer. Then move on to the next one. And then you'll have a place where you can do all of your work. If you'd rather do a pencil and a piece of paper and you have that at home, do that. But this is just an option for my friends that don't have that stuff at home. It's not your fault. So I wanted to give you a way that you could do your own classwork, okay? So your teachers will be able to look to see what kind of work that you did. So maybe if you got one of these wrong, we can go to your Jamboard and be like, that's why, because they didn't put 2 10s or 2 ones cubes. They put 3 ones cubes for the number 52. There's only supposed to be 2 there. They put an extra one. That's why their answer was 1 off. So it kind of helps us out too. So make sure you use, when you open up that classwork, that you use both of these things, the form and the Jamboard, and switch back and forth solving those equations and having your answers. And once you're done, go all the way down to the bottom and push that submit button, then you're done with math for today. Okay? Have fun with this, guys. If you have any trouble, please contact your teachers. They'll be more than happy to help you. Miss Acton loves you. I miss you. Have a good day. Bye.